Hi and welcome, Kat from Sacred Soul Rising. So I was out in the garden this morning and found this beautiful gift that was left for me by our beautiful peacocks, and I wanted to just share this message today. I don't know who needs to hear this today, but you know, the eye of the beautiful peacock. Remember, on this journey, the eyes are activating. The throat is an activation because the vibration and the frequency of the throat, and also the eyes. The eyes that we see, the visual eyes, they are an activation. Also, the third eye. The third eye is the eye that lets us see beyond dimensions. That inner knowing, that true knowing that you have within. You know, I often talk about the peacocking energy on this journey and how the masculine peacocks the energy. They peacock it out, and you will feel this deep within you. You'll feel that emotion. You'll feel that sensation, the telepathy, that inner knowing, and seeing that this journey is way beyond. I also today, this is a message that comes through really strongly. As soon as I picked up this beautiful feather, I knew that it was a sign that somebody needs to hear that, remember, this is your spiritual awakening. And remember, you know, the peacock feather, there are many feathers on the peacock. And, you know, when they are in mating season, which is now over in England, they spread their tail out and they make that beautiful peacock noise. And they peacock the energy. They peacock out to the feminine, saying, look at me, look how beautiful I am. They try to get notice. And it is up to the feminine to hold that energy and frequency. But the peacock feather today comes in to remind you that this is your spiritual awakening. It also reminds you that on this journey you will go through those cycles of death and rebirth. You know, dying 1,000 spiritual deaths, but with each death you shed a layer and you come into your sovereignty. You come into your divine feminine force. And those activation codes that are activated with that light frequency are now coming on and turning all the way on. It also, as well, the peacock feather is a reminder of divine love, of a love that is deeper than the deepest ocean. You know, remember that this journey was not just for a simple relationship. This journey is a journey of finding that deep inner love for self. And once you have found that deep love for self and you no longer need the masculine, the paradox of the journey is that's when the masculine will always return. The masculine will return once the feminine has reached that beautiful, deep inner love for self. Everything that they felt in the bubble love phase for the masculine, they now find within themselves. And so this activates a love that is bigger than oceans. And remember, you and your masculine have been connected through every lifetime because you are the one soul frequency. You are the exact same soul vibration. That is why when twins make love, it feels like a collapsing. And what you are doing is, on an astral level, on a soul level, you are one. What you are learning how to do is merge the energy and frequency here in the 3D, here on Earth. It also reminds us of the inner growth. You know, a twin flame journey is deep inner growth. It is not just for love and romance. It is there to activate you at the deepest level. At the deepest level, it activates each one of your chakra system. And it is activating your spiritual gifts. It is activating your soul purpose. One thing that happens on this journey without doubt, you can no longer do something that isn't aligned with your soul. You are always aligning with soul on this journey. I also want to remind you, and the Peacock Feather today reminds you, that this journey is divinely guided. This journey operates on a frequency of divine, of source, of God essence. You know, that I is, when you look into your divine counterpart's eyes, it activates your God essence. We often hear about 144,000 with twin flames. What is the 144,000? Often it is painted as the chosen ones, but that's not what it is. It is a frequency that is activated within you, and this frequency is divine. If you need more help and support on your journey, my website is there. Everything about this journey is beautiful, beautiful like the peacock feather. But sometimes you will go through those times where you feel that peacocking energy, or you may go through those oscillations that feel powerful. But if you are going through those big oscillations right now that feel powerful, that feel like nothing is making sense and you're surrounded by doubt, know that you are about to up level. You are about to move through into a higher frequency and a higher energy. This is a forward moving journey. You cannot go backwards on this journey. You can stay looping by getting into mind and ego. But once you move into soul frequency, into heart frequency, that's when your journey changes. I send you so much love. And if you need more help and support, my website's there, Sacred Soul Rising. Have a beautiful, blessed day.